Hey, what is up, you guys? I am here today with a high pony and high hopes to get this SLG collection video good. This is the second attempt that I'm doing this because the first time after editing, I realized I actually missed a bunch of stuff. So I didn't want it to be awkward and be different because I filmed it a few days ago. So I'm just gonna redo the whole thing. I hope you guys have a drink, a snack, all of the above, and enjoy this video. I hope it's not too long because your girl loves them SLGs. So this video is actually one of the many collection videos that I do get requested to do. I am working on it. I mean, what is there to do at home besides videos? I'm actually very behind, and one of the reasons for that is you'll probably see it in my March favorite videos. So anyways, let's get started. So let's get started on card holders. They're actually my most favorite SLG there is out there. Why? It's easy, it's mini, you can put it in your pocket, you can put it in all the mini hype bags for the most part, and I just love it. It just adds something to your bag look, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start first with Gucci. So I have 4 Gucci card holders here, and the first one here is the Gucci strawberry. So it has the red and the pink strawberries. This card holder is probably one of the hardest to use card holders, and I've actually got messages from other people who ask me, does this ever break in? And you know what, guys, that is a great question because I don't use it as often. I usually rotate out my card holders, but this has probably been the hardest to pull cards out. It is so beautiful. I think it's because maybe the paint on the leather on it makes it sticky, because on the inside too it has the strawberry lining, and that probably sticks to any of your cards that you have in here. But this is probably, out of my whole card holder collection, this is probably the cutest but the worst that I have. The next one that I have here is in the Marmont leather in this kind of like beige antique rose. I got this card holder as a gift from my husband a couple Christmases ago, I believe. This is actually one of my favorite card holders. Why? The leather is just so beautiful. It is so supple, and the color, I just love pink. He got this one totally right. I do really love it, and it's so easy. Unlike the strawberry one that I have, this one is much more easier to use, and I would recommend it as well. Another one here is the Gucci Ophidia with the red and green stripe. This one is probably one that I really had to get. I saw it once on Instagram and I was just like, oh my god, I need this card holder. Glad that I got it. Out of all my Gucci ones, this is probably the one that's most used. I like it so much that I actually have a backup that I don't need to show it to you because once is good enough. And last but not least, on the Gucci card holders, I have this all white leather quilted. It looks exactly, it's the same style as the previous in the Ophidia. I really like this because it's white, it's refreshing. At one point I thought I was going to sell it. I'm glad that I didn't because white is just so fresh and you will rarely see this one. Now I have 3 random ones, and this first one here is from Goyard, and it is in the gray and white print. This I actually got from my friend. She was at Paris at the time, and Goyard isn't accessible in Hawaii or isn't accessible to purchase online. So I got this gray one from her. She purchased it from a Paris boutique, and this is something that I'll definitely keep in my collection because it has memories. Here is a Chanel piece here in the gold croc. I had purchased this sometime in 2019. This is my one and only card holder from Chanel, which is funny because I love card holders. I thought I would definitely have more, but this was the only one that I've actually really loved enough to purchase. This YSL beauty here. The camera, for some reason, can never pick up on the gorgeous neon pink that it is. It is in a pebbled patent leather with a champagne, is it champagne gold? Yeah, I think it's a champagne gold YSL symbol, YSL on it. And this is one of my favorite card holders because it is absolutely beautiful. The pink stands out like you don't even know. I'm a pink girl and I totally love this. I got two here from Dior. The first one that I have here is from the Dior Cause collection with the pink bees, with the white wings. It says Dior and Cause in the back. The cause situation is one of the reasons that drew me into Dior besides Kim Jones. This is a really great card holder. I think it is absolutely beautiful. The leather is very beautiful, supple. But the one thing that I hate about it is the white wings. It tends to get dirty really quickly, so you definitely have to clean it as soon as you're done using it. And I got this bees card holder in like this pewter gray, so it's a little bit different. It's much more shorter. I will show you. So this is the traditional size of the card holder here. So it is a little bit shorter, maybe about like ½ an inch or so. And it has the opening here as a cut for money, and then there's bills in the back, which is black with the pewter gray as well. I do love the embossing in the bees. I feel like this is a much easier, more carefree one to use besides with the pink and the white. And the last two card cases that I have are from Louis Vuitton. And the first one here that I have is the OG, triple OG Gangsta in this monogram. So this was purchased in early 2000s and it's still fantastic. It still looks amazing. I really love it. And it was under $200. You remember when Louis Vuitton used to be that cheap? But this is a good one. And it's still available, so. And last but not least is this Louis Vuitton collabed with Supreme card holder. This is probably one of the most sought out pieces in that collection. I think this is probably my most used card holder. I love it. The red and the epi leather is just amazing. So let's continue on with Pochette clays. So those are the little pochettes with the little key rings on it. So I realized I have a lot of Louis Vuitton ones, so we'll go with that one last. So I'll go with the random brands that I have right now. So the first one, which is one of my favorites, is this beautiful nano baguette in the patent canvas with the Fendi monogram. So I really love it because first of all, it has that little cute baguette look. I still have the sticker on it because can you really tell? It also has the back flap here, which you're able to put on straps or a thin belt. It also has the claw here, and if you can see, there's little 2D rings, and this is because it comes with a chain. So this is probably my favorite because it is the most versatile in my whole Pochette clay collection that I have. And my second rando brand is from Christian Dior, and it is the blue oblique saddle, and I like to hang this on top of my belt loop as well as bags, but mostly on my belt loop. So this is probably the only saddle bag or saddle item that I have from the women's department. So now it's all the Louis Vuitton Pochette clays that I have. So the first one that I have here is from the Virgil collection, his first collection with the orange chain. I do love the hardware on this, especially because it has the neon orange, which I like. So I think this one is absolutely great. This is one of the items that I needed to get from this collection. This is my most loved, and that is the monogram Murakami in the Cherries line. And as you can probably see here, it is very well used because a lot of the paint is coming off. I've been meaning to get this one repainted. It is on my list of things to do, but I really do love this one. It's my favorite. Another Murakami piece that I have here is from the Sakura Cherry Blossom line, and it has the pink mini monogram with the Sakuras on it. I got this one pre-loved, and this is probably one of the best looking ones that I've seen. The patina is even. There's no stains to patina. Of course, like the little gold trimmings on the end has some hairline scratches, but it's not terrible. But this is probably the cutest. I think all the Murakami stuff is cute, honestly. So it's probably the cutest thing that I have in my SLG collection. I wonder how much time am I going to say cute in this collection. And then one more Murakami piece is this here in the multicolor and noir. This one's fantastic. This is actually bigger than your usual Pochette clays. So if you, I'm gonna pull one up now. So if you look at it, it is much more taller. It is the same width, but it does have this accordion style here, which gives you an easier access and more access to putting things in. It does have the side pocket on the side. And that's probably why I don't use it as much. If anything, I probably use this more as a catch-all than I do as for keys. But I still love it. I do love Murakami quite a bit. And last here, I have 3 Damier Pochette clays. I have a regular monogram one, but I don't know where it is right now. It's somewhere in the house, I know it, or it's in a bag somewhere. I just don't know where it is right now. So because of that, just note that I have it, but questionable to where it is. So I have it in the bean, the graphite, and the azure. To move on to card cases, Zippy wallets in that little category. So the first one that I have here is the Dior oblique saddle card holder. It has the slip in the back. It also has a mini D. Those are fun. And if you open it up, it has a slit here and a real wide opening. This actually holds quite a bit of money and cards. I do really recommend these. However, these don't always fit in your mini bags, but they look great with all your other bags. I have one Louis Vuitton here. It is a Zippy wallet from the Kabuki line. So I just needed to get something from this Kabuki line, and I thought that this would be a good one to get. I don't really use wallets too much anymore, so I don't use this one as often. And then last 2 from Chanel here. So the first one that I have here is the black caviar, and if you look at the logo, it is like a CC in black with a silver outlining. And this is probably my most used zip around wallet, just because this looks can be very deceiving, guys. You can put so much things in this. Like, you can pack it and it still looks really good. The quilting is still really puffed up, which I really love, because this has been used so much. So much so that I loved it so much I got it in this Tiffany turquoise blue color. I knew I wanted to get something from this collection in this color. I knew the bag might have been too much for me, and I probably would never have worn it, to be honest with you. So I thought that getting this wallet would be great. Honestly, I haven't really used this wallet as much either. I probably used it less than 3 times. I apologize. I have one more thing, one more zip wallet that I forgot to talk about, and it is the Louis Vuitton. I don't remember what this wallet is called, but it is in this beautiful color jaune. But I actually really love this quite a lot. It has the, oh, I'm using it right now, that's why I forgot. So it has the opening zip on the top here, and then it holds 3 cards, a 4th card holder here, and it has a slip in the back. Y'all, this pop of neon is just beautiful. They just came out in a really beautiful blue and orange recently. So this is amazing. Now we're going to my 2 key holders, and I only have 2 4-ring key holders. So the first one that I have here, and they're beat up. This is the mini Lin in like a khaki beige color. Unsure why I picked this color back in the day, but I mean, I still love it. It's just really beat up, and if you've seen my video, I'll link it here. I did not know how to use it correctly until recently. So now that I know how to use this and it makes sense to me, that now I want to buy more. But of course, they're now discontinued. So if you didn't know that, I didn't know that either. I'm sad. They only have 6 key ring holders. That might be one that I put on my wish list in the future. And then the one that I'm using right now is the multicolor in the Noir. And you can see too, this is well used as well as the other. The paint is chipping off and it is fraying. So this makes me sad. But yes, I need to add a not a multicolor one necessarily, but I need to add in at least a regular monogram one into my key collection. Next on this SLG list is pocket organizers. Yes, this can be found in the men's section. So if you're looking for it, check up the men's section. So all of them are from Louis Vuitton. I do not have any other pocket organizers from anywhere else. So let's get started on this first one here. It is in the jaune color, which you've seen previously in the other styled wallet that I have. I love this color so much. I saw this one and had to get it. So this to me is almost just as good as a card holder, okay? So but fits more. So it has all these 3 card slots here, another one here, 1, 2, and 3, and a pocket in the back. So if I was to compare it with you guys, so if anything, they're very close in size. It's just this one is of course a flap and it can fit twice the amount of cards in it. And I love how this version has just the canvas plain in the back. First pocket organizer. Second one is from the last collection from Kim Jones. It's have a Vuitton, what does it say? Sorry. It says have a Vuitton day. So it is that upside down LV logo in this navy blue with the orange. Had to get something from that titanium collection. It has the khaki border in the leather. One from the Virgil collection with the hinge on it. One in this dark blue with the turquoise and the gray trimming. And my favorite is the Louis Vuitton Galaxy. So we do have another one. It is in the shadow in the LV monogram print. My husband is using that one right now. So just know that we have that one as well. So these are not mine, they're my husband, but I figured I add it in because if I wanted to, I can use it. They are the bifold wallet. So we got it in the blue and the shadow eclipse here as well. And this is what it looks like in the inside with the bill. So girls can definitely use it, no doubt about it. It's just, I said card holders are like my favorite and these are just way too big. So now let's get started on pouches. So makeup pouches and pochettes. So the first thing that I wanted to show you guys is this beautiful makeup case that I had acquired on my previous trip to Japan. So this is the strawberry on the Ophidia print and it has the red and the pink strawberries. From my understanding, this was an Asia exclusive. This is so roomy. Sometimes I even contemplate even putting like pens and stuff in there, like a good catch-all. But look at that pretty pink kind of lavender lining as well. And the rest that I have are from Louis Vuitton. So the first pochette that I have, which is probably the only other Azur damier piece that I have, is the mini pochette in the Hawaii summer trunks. I don't remember when this came out, maybe sometime in 2018 or 2017, but I bought it and I was unsure if I was ever going to use it because I didn't understand, just like the 4 key, I didn't understand what I would have needed this for. But let me just tell you, buying this was the downfall to getting more mini pochettes. So it is again in that summer trunks. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It's such a great catch-all, and if you really are on the go and wanted something small, this is really, really great. In the trend of mini pochettes, that's all I have left, is another one of my favorites. So it is from 2019 Vivienne Christmas edition. I think this is so adorable and I love how it has blue accents. And continuing on with the Vivienne Christmas, I have this one as well, which I actually have for sale on my ls Collective Instagram. So if you're interested, this has never been used. I bought it because I was unsure if I wanted this or this one, but it made so much sense to get this because the blue, I don't have much pops of blue and I have tons of pink. Sometimes I think about keeping it all the time, but I just never reach for it. I reach for the others instead. So if you are interested, check it out on my ls Collective Instagram. And the last item, we're ending with the micro pochette from the Giant collection. This is one that I definitely needed to have. So this is bigger than the pochette clay, but smaller than the mini pochette. As you can see, here's the size difference on these two. Colors on here is just right up my alley. I love it. My most favorite is this beige and white khaki. I always usually face it this size. I do love the green as well, don't get me wrong, but come on, the print on this is amazing. So my one and only toiletry pochette here, it's in the size 15. Never think that I would be able to add this to my collection because the resale on these are just crazy. One day I walked into my local Louis Vuitton, I saw it in the glass case and I was like, is that for sale? Because it ain't anymore. It's mine. Whew. So now we're going to move on to coin purses or anything in that retrospect. I'm going to start off with the random brand that I have first, and it is this gorgeous Gucci strawberry. So I believe this one was also an Asia exclusive because I haven't seen it on the websites. I haven't seen it on department store websites, and I believe I've only just seen it in Asia. So on my last trip to Japan, I definitely had to pick this up because I've not seen it anywhere. And look how gorgeous the scalloped edgings are on this. Also, it has the little GG prints in the back. This is probably my favorite little, I guess this could also be considered as a pochette clay. One of my favorite pieces in my collection, which I hope I'm not saying is a lot, is the Louis Vuitton Murakami. So this is from the Mocha collaboration that they did, and guys, this is just perfect. The only issue that I had with this, I did have to buy it pre-loved, is that the vachette has the uneven patina, but as far as the paint and everything goes, the paint is perfection. Some other ones that I checked out was so overpriced and didn't compare to how the paint looked like on here. But this, guys, why they stopped making coin purses without the D-ring or the claw is beyond me. This little round coin purse with the D-ring on it, this came from the multi-pochette accessoire. I love it because, first of all, it spins. No, just kidding. I mean, yeah, I guess. And it comes with the mini monogram as well. I love the mini monogram and the regular monogram on the opposite side. Got a lot of questions about this one here. It is in the Louis Vuitton monogram Shadow Eclipse. And this one is actually much smaller than the pochette accessoire and the regular coin pouch. So, and it's a little bit more wide too. So this I can actually fit in my AirPods. It comes also with the key ring as well. So it has both of these here. It fits my mini AirPods. I'm not sure if it fits my AirPods Pro, but I want to say it's wide enough. Here is one from the Kusama polka dot line. So it is in the yellow vernice with the polka dots on it. As you can probably see the embossing on it. So this has the long chain on it. So I do use this also to hang on my bag. And I do loop it on my pants as well. So I do really love this. Reminds me of SpongeBob quite a lot. And my last little coin purse key thing is the cube from the Giant collection, and it's so cute with the black and the white monogramming on the sides, and then it has the purple and the green medium monogram and the géant. A lot of people actually ask me what I do with this. Same thing, I either loop it on my pants, I put my keys on it, and when I have my keys on it, I put the keys in my pocket and this kind of just hangs out. And so many people ask me what it is. And a lot of people tell me, hey, I have it, but I haven't worn it because I don't know what to do. Honestly, it has the worst opening. So I rarely put anything in it, but because it is a cube and it's so wide, it does fit multiple AirPods, if you will. It also fits the Louis Vuitton version of their earbuds, Bluetooth earbuds as well. It fits quite a bit of things, money, except for cards, but it does fit quite a bit of things. Okay guys, we're almost towards the end now, and so now I'm going to talk about bigger wallets and bigger pouches. So let's get started. So the first random brand that I have is from Goyard here, and this is actually part of my St. Louis bag. I just like to take it out because I could use this with everything else. It has a D-ring in the back, so I can just hook on the little strap that has in it that I leave in the bag, but it has canvas on the inside. So this is my, besides the card holder, this and the bag is the only thing that I have from Goyard. This green is absolutely beautiful. I've always wanted a green bag and accessory, so I'm glad I got that. So this here is an old Gucci, I guess, was it called Ophidia then back as well? So my husband and I, when we were dating, we bought these because they have this part here, which you can put through a strap or a belt. And this is how I know this one is mine. Mine has like the tough zipper, so it's always hard to open, but it's just like a little pouch, which would be cute probably too if I put it on a bag strap. And then this here from Gucci, it is one of their bigger wallets. Sorry, I don't know what this one is called. This used to be my mother's wallet. So on the inside too, it has that gorgeous turquoise blue. I just keep it because it was my mom's and it reminds me so much of her. I just love to keep it. I don't ever imagine selling it. It just reminds me of her, and I just always want to have a piece of her with me. So I have that. Another wallet that I have here that I won't get rid of for sentimental reasons. So it is the denim Louis Vuitton wallet. As you can see, the discoloration on it is crazy because this is probably one of my most used wallets. So if I was to open it up here so you can see the Pochette as discolored, this is the original color, guys. How crazy. The inside is mustard as well. It holds a lot of cards. And the reason why I keep this is because this was a gift from my friend. She used to work at Louis Vuitton before she worked with me, and I asked her if she still had any pieces that she's willing to sell to me, and she actually just gave it to me. So she purchased this as an employee back then, and one of the reasons why I love this wallet so much is because if you open the pocket here, it just looks like it's just this top pocket here, but actually it goes all the way down. So I used to hide things in here, and wow, I hid this really old Chinese money envelope, red envelope that I got from my dad like years, like maybe over a decade or two ago. And I love it. So I think about her anytime when I use it. This item here, guys, is my favorite travel pouch. And it is this Louis Vuitton fragment collaboration, and yes, you see like a little mock-up of a phone. So an iPhone 11 Pro Max does fit in here as well. I love it too because of this oil slick style chain. But if Louis Vuitton brought back this style, it doesn't have to be with fragment. It could just be this style with the chain. Doesn't have to be an oil slick chain. This is probably the best travel item I've ever had. One from Fendi here, which is also one that is on sale on my ls Collective. So I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I bought this mainly for the strap. So I think I've used this maybe once or twice, if I think. I used it to Las Vegas because, you know, when you're in Las Vegas, you want to try to have your money close to you as possible. This is actually really great. It's the black pebbled leather. On the outside, it has one giant pocket on the back and then one in the front. You can put a card here where it has the monogram FF in the patent. And then you can put any strap because it has a D ring here and a circle ring here. And if you open it up, it has regular leather, like calf leather, I believe. And it has tons of card spaces. So if you wanted to check that out, go to my ls Collective on Instagram. So these two together is from my Felici. This is not a custom World Tour. So this item came out before World Tour did. So this was like their stamp collection. But these are the inserts for it. So I use the inserts for other things as well. So that's why I took it out of the bag and I leave it with my accessories. One of my faves here, guys, is this gorgeous Galaxy. I think this is called a Braza wallet. But I got this for my husband, but I can use it too. We just never used it yet. I think it's because the Galaxy is so beautiful. My most used big wallet is more than likely this. So besides the Louis Vuitton denim wallet, this is probably the second most used. So this is like an extra large zip Chanel caviar wallet. I love this wallet to death, guys. So it also bonuses, in my opinion, as a clutch because it also fits my iPhone 11 Pro Max in it. So this is what it looks like. It has the burgundy lining, which looks off kind of dark right now, but it is amazing. It fits all the cards, all of the bills, everything. I use this so much just because literally just put my phone in, zip it, and go. And it is much bigger than your more traditional wallets. See, that's why I called it an extra large version, because it is much bigger. One that really hasn't been used is this checkbook style wallet from Chanel. So you can see how beautiful. So I bought these at the same time, so you can see how much use this one had compared to this. The caviar on this is more smushed down, where this one's more raised, and now this one's more shiny because it's been used, versus this one's still matte. So this one has the Mona Lisa smile pocket in the back, and it has the beautiful burgundy lining as well. It also has a zipper compartment. And the last in the zipper wallet, big wallet section is this hot pink YSL bill pouch. So this is actually still really gorgeous. In the chevron, it has a pebbled leather on it with the champagne gold YSL and hardware. I just don't use my YSL things too often, but this bill pouch is such an amazing price. For like a little over $300, you can have this gorgeous bill pouch here. When I use this, I usually use it more when I have like totes and stuff, which is pretty often. I do use bigger bags from time to time, but this color payoff, for some reason hot pinks don't pay off well on camera, but she is still very beautiful. Now randoms. So some random things that I have here are some luggage tags. So the first one that I'm gonna go over with you guys is this from Louis Vuitton here. They have their world flags that came out. I think it was during, was it 2018 maybe, and it was like a soccer thing. So this was a Korea flag. I thought it would be a cool idea to get these whenever I had traveled somewhere. And I have this one from Christian Dior here in the oblique. I actually got this with the collection that came, their travel collection that came with the door sign, the do not disturb sign, the eye mask, this, and the clutch. And I have a black Vivienne luggage tag as well that I've never used. I got it because I really wanted the Vivienne. And then I have 3 retired iPhone portfolios here. So I believe this is when the first Max version of the iPhone came out. I talked about this in a worst and best video, I think. And I talked about how you can see how every year that they come out, they get better and better. So for example, this is when they first made it, had a lot of cracking, a lot of issues. The second time that they made it, which I think was the iPhone X, it got a little bit better, and this was the iPhone 10, much better. But I do still love them because they have the slip pockets for like easy cash or easy cards. But I do foresee myself buying them in the future because they are getting so much better. Couple more random bits here is I have a passport in the Ebene Graphite. And I put like little stickers, like a little corgi and a boba on it. My husband and I had matching ones. We got them when we got married. So when we went on our honeymoon to Japan, we got matching ones. And I have, yes, it's the same because my husband and I got matching. These are checkbook holders here. So yes, guys, I still need to use checks for some things. Some people still don't do online pay. So we have 2 of these here, which I mainly use because I write all the checks and stuff. So we have 2 monogram checkbook holders. And I have 2 planners here. So one is in the PM in the multicolor noir. And I love this to bits. It is great, but it's early in 2020 and I can't use it already because all I'll be writing is stay at home, stay at home, stay at home, stay at home. And this I used for business. So the small one was personal, the MM was for business. All right, a couple more things and we will be done. So we're still running on that rando last bits of things that I have. So I have the smallest monogram packing cube here. I currently keep this on my vanity because aesthetic reasons, but I even have stuff in it as well. But I do really like the small one, especially because this is the only one in their collection that keeps up its shape. So I have this pouch from Louis Vuitton, which was a VIP gift. So thank you so much to my Louis Vuitton fam in Waikiki. So it is the leather Year of the Rat pouch. Gold Year of the Rat. I haven't actually used this yet, but I'm pretty sure it could fit your iPhone. So this would be probably a really good, yep. So it fits your iPhone 11 Pro Max as well. So this would be a good just grab clutch and go. And I was talking about that luggage tag. So this is the clutch that it comes with. I mainly use this for when I use my totes because I can put like my immediate wallet things in here and then I can use it inside as a catch-all. So this item here, it is a little pouch that came with my husband's belt. He doesn't use the pouch, so I do. So you can put another skinny belt if you wanted to through there, or you can even do a strap if it's skinny enough. But if it opens up, it's like a little bag. So I've used it before. And I have the men's version of the Kirigami in the Galaxy print here. As you can tell, and as I've said, the Galaxy is probably one of my most favorite prints that Louis Vuitton has done in the men's collection. I just think the Galaxy is so beautiful. Another collaboration that I got is the Louis Vuitton with Christopher Nemeth. So I actually really love the rope concept to it. I think it's beautiful. I even own some of his clothing merchandise. I just think it's beautiful. I used to house my laptop and iPad in here, but my iPad, it's out and about, but I usually still use it for that reason. Okay, y'all, don't judge me. I've upgraded my MacBook Pro into my extra large. Okay, so this fits my 13-inch MacBook Pro in here, and I like it better than the portfolio with the Louis Vuitton and Christopher Nemeth because this is actually padded. So pro tip, guys, when I travel, the reason why I use this case is not to be bougie or anything. However, this bonuses as a clutch to use when you travel. And I believe this is my last item to show you guys. So it is the Giant Kirigami set. So I have 2 Kirigami sets, so in the men's Galaxy and this. So I did have the regular monogram that I had sold. So again, if you haven't checked out my ls Collective on Instagram, definitely check that out. So I love it because I just love color. So you very rarely will see me really wearing any like regular monogram bags. There's exceptions, but not always. So of course I kept this one because it has a gorgeous khaki green in the Giant. My favorites, which are these 2, which is the beige and white and the black and white. I probably use this one the most. This is such a great catch-all. It's almost very similar in size to a multi-pochette, so that's probably why I use it the most. But guys, if there is anything else that I missed, I'm going to add it towards the end of this video. But this ends my SLG collection video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I mean, there's been more requests for like sunglass videos, fragrance videos, etc. So I will get there because I am quarantined. I am practicing social distancing. I hope you guys are too. Stay safe and healthy out there. If you guys haven't already subscribed, please do like this video as well. Ring the bell so you can get notifications whenever I have new videos. And bye. Bye, guys.